What's going on, guys? Showing basketball cards back with another video today. Got a new background. You can see some cards up. I'm trying to do a little better job here. But today I'm going to be doing a little different video. I'm going to be talking about some things I look for when I'm buying sports cards, and obviously I pretty much do all basketball. But you'll see a recurring theme here. And if you know, my main PC is Jordan, Giannis, and John Wall. Good amount of Jordan here. But the biggest thing I look for is just rarity, and there's different kinds of rarity, you could say, as as you go on through the years. Like this first one, I'll go ahead and get started off. This is a Skyview, I believe, from 95 Hoops. And so the first kind of rarity I'll talk about is just pack rarity, back in the 90s. I really PC a lot of rare Jordan inserts. That's a big part of my collection, and this is the rarest one I have. It's like 1 in 4,800 packs, which is ridiculous. So the way they calculate it is this insert is 1 in 480 packs, and then there's 10 cards in the set, so 480 times 10 is 4,800. This is, I just use this as an example because it's my rarest one, but if you take the time to look at the rarities, and rarities and everything is another important thing. Like if you think about the 93 Scoring Kings, that's not necessarily the rarest insert. It's one in, like, I don't know, 400 packs, but it sells for a lot more than a lot rare inserts. But yeah, if you take the time to find a good mixture of rarity and price, you'll see one later on. There can be some good deals. And then next up is kind of a combination of a couple. So this is just a really, really unique card. And as far as rarity goes, it's out of 5, and it's from second year National Treasures. So a few things to think about here is the first fact's out of 5, right? Really rare. Not a whole lot of cards like this, especially this low. And then another really important thing is it's from 2010-11 National Treasures. Now obviously National Treasures is kind of like the that's the main high-end product, right? That's what everybody's after, is a National Treasures RPA. So this is the product. This, if you want a high-end card, you want a National Treasures one. So not first year. Obviously, I know second year stuff has kind of gone down lately, but the combination of second year and out of 5, I think that's important. And then the other thing here is the triple auto, obviously, what makes the card what it is. These aren't necessarily the rarest autographs, but together there's probably another card with these 3 guys out there. So factoring all those things in, it's a really unique piece. And the next one, much like the last one, just a 101. You can't go wrong with a 101. They make up a good little chunk of my collection. You'll see I like to collect a lot of just rare and unique things. That's why I'm making this video. It's been a good process for me to just chase after what there isn't a lot of, not being a sheep, as you could call it. Just not buying PSA 10 Zions, right? That's not what you want to do. Buying 101s, you can't go wrong. You control the market, you got the only one. But especially for, like, I got like this. I paid, like, I don't know, $100 for this. It's not worth a whole lot more than that, but I think it's a great card. And yeah, like I said, rarity is, I think rarity is just the best way to go with collecting cards, is just finding what there isn't a lot of, finding what's scarce. Because if it's scarce and there's a high demand for it, people are going to be willing to pay up for it. And then as I go along here, I'm going to kind of start to touch on some things that more just like what people are missing, kind of. This first one is not so much, kind of just a personal preference. So this is a 61 Fleer Bob Cousy. It's not a rookie, but it's the inaction. And there's the base and there's the inaction. And I pretty much prefer every single inaction to the base, and that's just me personally, but I imagine a lot of people would as well. And the base kind of significantly outsells the inaction. And that's fair enough. You know, today bases outsell inserts, but I wouldn't call these inserts. Personally, I think it's just a better picture and a better base card. And when I'm buying 61 Fleer, I'm looking for inaction. So just something to keep in mind, you know, while everybody else, I mean, this, since it's a 61 Fleer and vintage, it's probably not going to change, but, you know, again, not following everybody else, doing your own thing. Buying the other one that's cheaper, I think, is a great thing to do. This next one, as I touched on with pack odds, if you can find a rare card that's cheaper than a lot that aren't as rare, this is a great example. This is a 98 Fleer Ultra. Leading Performers. It's actually a booklet. Not going to take it out. But these are like 1 in over 1,000 packs. So pretty rare. And I got this for like 50 bucks. And they only go for like 75. Realistically, I think a card out of, out of 1,000 packs for Jordan should be closer to 250. That's just me personally. But, you can see I'm buying it at 25% of what I think could be worth. Or 20%, I should say. Really good at math. I think that's a great way to buy, especially a PC guy like this for me. So there's another one. And then this is an interesting topic here. 2012 Prism. Obviously the silvers are nice. I should have shown a green. I have multiple greens. Greens were retail only and technically rarer than silvers, so I think that's something I forgot to touch on, but greens are a good buy. But I want to touch on just Hall of Famers in general because they're pretty cheap. A lot of the active guys, just because the set has come out while they were playing, they outsell a lot of Hall of Famers, and I think that's kind of ridiculous. I get that it's, these guys aren't playing when the set comes out, and that kind of hurts the value, but I don't really know that it should. And yeah, I just think that these vet silvers and vet greens and, even just vet base for 2012 Prism has room, especially for the most popular set they make today. This next one's pretty cool. It's only like a $30 to $50 card. As you can see, it's Ovechkin and it's Crosby. I don't know the rarity on this insert. I wish I did. But, so it's not a rookie, but it's the second year for both of them. And it's cheap, and it's, a very, very popular insert that, lenticular, changing, whatever you want to call it. Super popular insert, second year of 2 Hall of Famers. And this is cheap. I mean, I don't really do hockey, but, that's one where just finding the right combination. I get that they're rivals. I hate Crosby. I love Ovi. But as an investment, I don't think there's, many better options for that price point in hockey, but I have no idea. And then next up, again, this is just undervalued, something to look for. It's Press Pass. I can understand the not wanting to buy a Press Pass card, but this is an on-card rookie of a Hall of Famer. And it's Kansas, but I mean, that means nothing to me. These are down since when I traded for it, but I don't care. I think this is something that is only worth holding on to. And sticker autos are hated today. People just want on-card autos. And an on-card rookie of Paul Pierce from 1998, that's pretty unique, if you ask me. And this, I bought this a long time ago. His market was pretty soft, so I bought into Westbrook. Then he got traded from my Wizards to the Lakers. Sold a bunch of stuff, and it's been down ever since then. In general, Westbrook's a buy. If you ask me, I'm not buying him. If you like him, I'd suggest buying him now. But don't take advice from me. You shouldn't be taking advice from any YouTubers. I think that's a horrible idea. But let me get to the card. It's out of $2.99. It's a rookie. And, I bought this for way cheaper than like a Bowman or a Topps going for, because it's from a mediocre set, but it's a good looking parallel. It's low numbered, right? Just the uniqueness of this, I think, is a great buy. I think that's a good example of, you know, instead of buying like a Prism rookie today of like Luka, I bought a Chronicles out of 149, right? When I think that's just a much better buy. This next one's similar to the triple auto. It's a dual auto, but kind of on a completely different field, right? That triple auto is out of 5. That's, you know, in my opinion, a $400 card. This was like a $25 pickup. 2 Hall of Famers. You got most games played of all time. Spencer Haywood is Rookie of the Year Hall of Famer. So, pretty cool card. It's out of 99. It's from Upper Deck. You know, I think it's got a lot of things going for it. And when you look at it again, these guys probably aren't a lot of auto cards together. And I think, again, I'm going to be repeating myself here, but just the uniqueness, the rarity of this, it's got to make it worth more than what I paid for it and what it's probably valued at today. Next up, again, just rarity. It is first off the line, I will say, but I also have a Giannis of this. This is at a 9 from Spectra. Just the rarity. If you look at a gold, it's probably selling for way more than this. And technically, this is rare because it's at a 9 instead of 10. And that's a lot of what I like to go for is if you can find a card numbered close to 10 compared to a gold, and if you can get it for $1 under that, it's worth it. I really believe that. I think a card this low numbered, it was like $35-$40. Can't go wrong with that. And then second year stuff, I mentioned before, it's kind of in the shitter, but you know, I'll still buy it. I bought this for like $7. These are probably doing around 15-20 now. They were up to like 35, but Giannis stuff ain't too hot right now. Second year out of 199. I prefer this to, you know, almost any Giannis numbered card nowadays. Right? I just think it's, I know it's not a high-end set. It's not a super low numbered parallel. It's not very flashy. That red foil is the parallel. But I just think it's a really cool card. Second year number of somebody as good as him. Again, unique, rare, great buy. And then again, you know, the two main things I touched on were just uniqueness and then finding what people are missing. And this is what people are missing right here. I will stand by this card forever. 72 tops. It's a rookie for Julius Erving. He's technically got 3 rookies. This is by far the cheapest one. But if you see those other 2 names on there, those are a couple Hall of Famers. And I think it's second year for both of them. Which, you know, that is what it is. Not bad. But this card you could probably find on eBay for like $10-$12. And you know what a regular top space Julius Erving does? It's nuts. You'd be lucky to find one in low grade for like under $800. So yeah. You know, everybody else is buying the base. Everybody else is buying the ABA All-Star, which I also have, which I think is a great card. But this guy's just sitting there with a couple Hall of Famers on it, which I think is really cool. So yeah. Hopefully you guys get what I was saying. Kind of just threw this up out of nowhere. Wanted to post a video before I get some pickups and some national pickups in. Trying to keep the channel alive, but yeah. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe. If you could take one thing away from this, I'd say don't listen to me. You shouldn't be listening to any YouTubers. Most of them are idiots. But I will say, if you're going to buy something, don't follow everybody. Go for the rare stuff. That's what I do. It's helped me out. You can see a lot of these cards behind me. I started with nothing, flipped my way up to some unique stuff. And it's been awesome. Please subscribe so I can upload more. Thank you.